YouTube, what's going on? My name is Kevin the Tech. You know who I am. This is my man, Big Homie Joe, and this is the reason we're here. As you last saw the last vlog, he was expecting a baby. His baby came 3 days ago. So he's a father, man. So I'm gonna actually turn it over to him, man. There's nothing I can say, and just let him just basically it's an open mic, man. Go ahead and say what you want, man.
Open mic. Well, first thing I gotta say is it's my first child, and I tell you what, I'm nervous and I'm scared. And I just don't want to make any mistakes. He's grumpy right now, being new. I was scared to death because I was on the way home from work and my woman called me and said that she was in the hospital and the baby's heart rate kept dropping. So here I am going as fast as I can down the expressway trying to get there because I want to be there, you know, in case something happened. But praise the Lord, he come out fine. His name's Joshua Miguel. We'll leave the last name out in case these ladies try to come snatch him up. You know, he's a little cutie. But I'm just ready for the long road. I think over the last couple days, I've probably gotten 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And that's with my woman being really, what's the word I'm looking for?
Understanding.
Really understanding that I'm not used to it. So she's been taking a brunt at night. You know, and I keep telling her she can wake me up, but she's so used to doing it by herself, and I respect her for it. One of the strongest women I've ever met in my life. I don't personally know how you pop a baby out, how you carry it for 9 months and still like it, because if it was me and seeing all the pain, I would hate him. I'd be like, oh no, you just leave me alone, dude. You cause me so much pain. I don't even want to mess with you.
You know, I always hear people that's had kids their first time, and they say that you love your woman more when she carries your child, and it's like a whole new level of love that you unlock, like a power of love you unlock. Is that, you think that's true?
I think it brought us closer because it forced us. Now we have a strong base to actually realize that we're a family now. And we have to try to work things out. So back in the day, I used to be the type of guy where you'd say something make me mad, I'd just be like, whatever.
I remember.
And I was going through women left and right. Like, you know, I think I had like 10 different girlfriends in a year period.
Humble brag, by the way, humble brag.
Oh, that's no humble brag. That's me admitting that I'm kind of an a-hole. But you know what? I found a good woman. Oh, and I realized now that,
hang on,
yeah,
them boys. The
popos on the side here, y'all gonna see them. But anyway, back to the conversation here. It helps bring it closer because I see how hard she's working to give me what I wanted. I always wanted a boy. I know she didn't have any choice in whether it was a boy or a girl, but even if it had been a girl, I would have been happy because she carried him. He's healthy. You know, and I get to grow up with this thing. I never understood how people can tell you that as soon as the baby comes out, you love that baby more than anything else. But when he came out, I started crying. When she came out of surgery, she had to go under general because of some health issues that she had, so I wasn't allowed in the room. But I was sitting in the room waiting for him. I heard him rolling her down the hallway, and I heard him sitting on her chest crying. And as soon as they come in the room, they said, Dad, you need to come grab the baby. We got to get Mom set up. We got to get her pain pills. And they hooked her up with a morphine drip. And I had to take this baby. I've never held a baby in my life.
And you know, the crazy thing was that was the first time you were called Dad.
Yeah.
And it actually meant something. You know what I mean? It actually meant Dad, like legit. And it was funny because the hospitals they probably do that on purpose to kind of ease you into it, and they call you Dad just to let you know, like, hey, instead of Mr. your name or Joe, whatever, they'll actually call you Dad to like solidify that. I didn't
even realize that.
Yeah.
You know, he came out at 3:56 p.m. He weighed 6 pounds 1 ounce. He's 20 inches long, so he's a tall, skinny little fella, but he's got these big old hands and these big old feet. And when I looked at him, I was just like, that's me. That is me right there. And you know, if you don't have kids, man, that's a feeling I can't describe it other than it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm over here talking this guy into having some kids. He's been coming around, you know, helping out, doing what friends do. You know, I got to give him much love for that. Because I didn't have very many people come by. So
it's not the quantity, it's the quality, man.
It is the quality.
You know what I mean? So, we're friends like family, man. So, that's what it is, guys, man. Just wanted to give you guys an update for the latest vlog of what's been going on. I know people have been asking me about you, have you had the baby yet and everything. I did a Google Plus post and got a couple plus ones and some shout outs and stuff. So, kudos to that. Thanks for checking out the vlog, man. And hopefully you guys are enjoying it, having fun making it, and glad I can introduce you guys to some cool people, man, because a friend of me is a friend of Joe. So that is it, guys, man. You know the routine. If you like this video, press like, press subscribe, share it with your friends and all that stuff, and we'll holla at you later.
Have a good day.
Peace.